Hey Libra, welcome to your October 2020 reading. Get your card. It's pretty, yeah? Oh wait, it won't focus. There. Okay, still not. Whatever, you get the point. Okay, so let's get started. If you're new to tarot, keep in mind that what I'm saying, the roles might be reversed. So if I'm describing something about you and it sounds like it's the other person, just go with that. You know your situation the best. Cross watchers welcome. If it's not your story, it's not your story. If it is, then yeah, enjoy. Hope you get something out of it. And if you're watching this outside of October 2020, just trust that you're meant to get the message now. It could be past, present, future. It depends on where you are in the timeline. And I think that about covers it. So let's get started. I'm going to do past, present, future, near future, and then some advice. Okay. What do we got for Libra? What is the recent past energy that they're in, just coming out of, or sort of bridging between the two? What do we got? Okay. The Chariot and the Five of Cups reversed. So I'm thinking that you're moving forward past some kind of disappointment, some regret, a little bit of heartbreak, even depression. You might be moving out of that a bit, getting your confidence back, getting some self-belief and starting to make some forward progress. And it's a major arcana, so this is like a stronger energy. I feel like you could feel the energy. You're getting out of sort of a dark place. It's not fully gone, but out of it a bit, and really like feeling some forward momentum. You might have been stuck in that energy for a bit, and now it's sort of picking up some kind of speed. Some sort of situation regarding friends, family, work, something, but it was emotionally affecting you. It was an emotional situation. Let's see the current energy for Libra. Okay, so I think that you were starting to move out of that energy, but it might be coming back now, again, a little bit for a revisit. Let me just get this going. You have the Death, Five of Coins, Hanged Man, and the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, I think you might have been in the recent past sort of moving out of that energy, and now it maybe feels like something that you thought was dead and gone over is sort of made a little bit of a reemergence and bringing back sort of those bad feelings again, like feelings of abandonment, regret, maybe a little bit of shame, left out in the cold. Though you may be revisiting this again, I think you're getting a little bit more of a different perspective on what happened. So you're not like, even though the energy might be coming back around again, even if the person or the actual situation hasn't reappeared, I think that emotionally or mentally the situation is coming back. But I think you might be gaining some different perspective on it, right, this time. So even though it might be frustrating that this energy has come back for you, I think you are sort of switching the way that you see it, which is actually kind of a good thing. Like sometimes when we're trying to let something go, you know, we just really want to move forward with it, and then we kind of make some progress, but then it needs to come back so we can sort of get a different perspective on it, right? To just fully understand the situation. Let me get some more cards to clarify here. What do you want Libra to know? Let's help Libras out. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let me know where you have Libra in your chart or cross-watching. Okay, so Five of Swords. So I think this was a situation or a person that, and I hate to say narcissist all the time, I really do, but the Five of Swords to me is totally my narcissist card. So you might have been dealing with a situation, like I said, friends, family, work, love, where somebody was like exceptionally manipulative, mind games, sort of a zero-sum player, insanely selfish. It just was always about them And I think they like to play mind games to kind of take control of the situation in ways like maybe some silent treatments or gaslighting, hot and cold. But I think you knew intuitively that the person played these games in order to kind of keep control of the situation. I think you maybe thought that it would stop, but it just hasn't. And I think you might be getting that clarity right now that it wasn't about you. If there were silent treatments or mind games or verbal or emotional abuse, it wasn't about you. I think that's what you're starting to understand. It's about them. That's who they are. It's not, they're not doing it because you're not worthy of, getting a text message on time or not being played games with. Like, I think you're getting it that that's just who this person is, right? That's who they are. That's who they're always going to be. And this really isn't about you as a person. So I think you're sort of gaining that clarity about who this person is. And it's sort of like, there's a white flag in this card. You can see it on the left there. Like I think you're sort of surrendering to that. You're not surrendering to them, but you're surrendering to the understanding that this is just what it is. And this is just who this person is. And that's good. It's really good, Libra. Okay, let's get some energy coming up for the near future. How much time do I got? Okay. Got time. What's the near future energy coming up for Libra? Okay, so 2 of coins, so still a little bit up and down. A little bit of chaotic emotion still, but it's a 2, so it's not too bad. It's just there a little bit. You got the Queen of Cups and the Fool. So I think coming up in the near future, like, still a little bit up and down emotions, but I think they're going to start balancing out a little bit. And you might be trying to balance out finances as well, like make a budget and sort of think things over. I don't know if this situation that I've talked about in the past kind of affected you financially as well. So you might have taken a bit of a financial hit because of this situation. And so now you're just sort of going back and forth, up and down, like, okay, where can I put money here? Where can I put it there? It might feel, things might feel a little up and down. But you also have the Fool. So I think you're really just taking a leap of faith into your future. You don't really know what's ahead, but it's just, you're just going to go for it anyway. I think you know that you've completed some like big cycle. And then now this is sort of like a new starting point for you. Even if you haven't physically gone anywhere, it could be like a whole emotional cycle, a whole relationship cycle, a whole sort of mental cycle that you've been in. And you know that now is the time to take a leap of faith in the future and just sort of leave the things behind that you don't need anymore, because you've learned your lessons here. Here you've gained your perspective. And I think now you're just like, okay, I need to rebuild. Emotions are still a bit chaotic, up and down, maybe some back and forth thinking, but stabling out a little bit more, taking that leap of faith. Okay? Looks good. I like it. Okay. Oh, things got knocked over. Okay, so let me get some advice for you for the next week or so about this energy or thoughts or whatever you got going on. So what advice do we have for Libra that you think might help them get through this? Let me get some clear answers for Libra. Give them something to think about. Okay, you got the World. So definitely that cycle is closed. Whatever that was, the lessons have been learned. You've made the entire Fool's journey. It's done, right? It's over. You've completed the cycle, and now you need to start new. Take the lessons that you learned and all the experiences that you had in this cycle, which is probably a long ass cycle, could even feel like it was your whole life cycle. And that now you're going to start living a new way and being a new way. And I think you're feeling a bit free in a way. I think, like I said, there's still little bits of up and downs, but I feel like you sort of feel like you've been released from some kind of karmic Groundhog Day prison that you've been stuck in, you know, like maybe repeating the same cycles over and over in different ways with different people, but it's just the same shit over and over again, right? Different face, but same thing. But that's over. Yay, you got out of it. Okay, so you got the Fool and the World, which is beautiful. A brand new cycle, and you're all the wiser for it, I think. Okay. What else for Libra? What else do you want them to know? The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune and the World. So this was fated. So if you're having any regrets about anything that's happened or how you acted or what you said or what was done to you, have no regrets. Know that it was all fated and it was meant to happen the way it was happening. So don't beat yourself up over anything, because it was all, you know, it was all destined, really. So where you are right now is your destiny. This is where you're meant to be, and just trust in that. Even though you don't know what's ahead and there might be some regrets from the future, it's okay, from the past, it's okay to let them go, because it was all meant to be this way, okay? And you have the Wheel of Fortune upright. So I think that the wheel is now turning in your favor. It might have felt like it was turning not in your favor the last few years or few months, but it looks like it's upright now. You know, we can't all stay down forever, and we all can't stay out forever. So you're starting a brand new cycle, and this looks like a really positive cycle, and I think you might be feeling that. So, you know, the powers that be want you to know that, okay? So you can trust in the future. Trust it was meant to be that way, and that cycle is closed. A lot of the lessons you had to learn, you don't have to learn them anymore, okay? Again, because you already have now. Even if it was over and over and over and over until you finally got it, you get it now, all right? So you're allowed to go on, because your karmic lessons have been completed. That's amazing, isn't I don't have any Libra in my chart except Pluto. But I love this. And I love Libras too, actually. One of my best, well, probably my best friend is a Libra. Okay. Anything else for Libra? Whoa, okay, so you got Justice as well. So this is a card of karma. And I don't necessarily think that this is, okay, so I think that if you're wondering if someone, you know, did you dirty in the past, if they're going to get any karma or justice, they definitely are. And that's your card as well too. So this is like a super strong energy of like karma being like leveled out, completed, and moving forward. So beautiful. Oh my God, I don't even think I need any more cards. They're all saying the same thing. Let me get an angel card for you, just because this is the same message over and it's pretty like clear. So I don't want to pull any more tarot. Let me get an angel oracle card for you. Very strong end of a karmic cycle. This is amazing. I know I keep saying it, but I love it. I'm like smiling. You can't see it right now, but I am. Okay. Angel card for Libra. What do we got? What do you want them to know? It fell. Okay, give me a second. The Wheel. No way. Oh my God, you got the Wheel again in this one. Okay, so what it says is new beginnings and a delay is a change in a direction that offers happiness. You know, sometimes tarot is just so crazy like that. So same thing again. So that pretty much sums up everything I just said. So, okay, Libra, stay safe out there, and I'll hit you back later with another reading and check in on you. Okay, so I hope you're all well. Bye.